Day 31, Service to Purpose, the mission is you. I'm Brooks Holland. I am here to help you uncover and pull the greatness that's buried deep inside, that you're self-sabotaging, fighting sin, acknowledging everything like that. I know, because I was there for the better part of about 25 years. I apologize that I'm wearing sunglasses right now and you can't see my eyes, but as you can see, it's pretty bright out. I got out of an appointment and I just actually was coming up here to take a few minutes to come over here by the beach, and that's really what I want to talk to you about. We've covered a lot of things these past 30 days, and today is a fun one. It's just talking about what do you love. And really, this is something I had the hardest time for a long time, because me, I couldn't be happy until I was at a destination. When something happened, then I would be happy. And I think, and it was kind of a process for me to figure it out, but I think one of the things where this really landed the most for me is I did 2 service trips down to Nicaragua. It's literally the poorest neighborhood in the Western Hemisphere. And each time I went down, built 3 homes and fed 250 families. But it was really going there, meeting this family. I mean, I'll try to find some of the videos. Maybe I can get them posted up here on the channel. But just crazy. The living conditions, everything. I mean, literally going out to this neighborhood, you would drive. It was a mile and a half long. It was just literally a flaming dump. That's literally where they sent all the trash. People would forage through burning trash to find stuff. But what was amazing was seeing the kids. I mean, these kids didn't have shoes. They were sleeping on a piece of torn egg crate. They would be their bed. But the one thing about these kids, happy. No iPhones, no Nintendo, or I don't even know what video game system is out now. They didn't have any of that. I mean, they barely had, pirated power that they'd tapped into power lines for literally the most basic rudimentary things, like basic lights, or they would find a busted fan, that a little desk fan that somebody had thrown out, and they would rig it up so they'd have a ceiling fan. But these kids were always laughing and smiling, just constantly. They didn't even know what they were missing. They were just present and in the moment. And after going down there and seeing that, that's really when things started to shift for me, because it kind of goes back to my delivery. Comparison is the thief of joy. There's always somebody that has more. There always has somebody, that's got bigger, better, faster, gold-plated, higher floor, you name it. But it's really getting down, what are the things? I mean, where I'm coming at right now, try to move the phone. I mean, there's the waves breaking. It's really bright, salty air. And sometimes I'll just come out here. I'll just come out here and read. Sometimes I'll just come out here and literally just watch the seagulls, listen to the sounds, just watch kids down on the beach, just running, playing, having fun. And it's stuff like that. And it just really got me thinking lately. It's these are all the things that we gloss over, and these are the things you can't pay for. I mean, I look at all the clothes and all the stuff that I've bought. I mean, there's nothing like my boy Flops. I mean, he's my shadow. When I get home, or, that presence can't be replaced. I think there were so many things like that in life that I was too angry, or I couldn't enjoy it. I'd be someplace nice, but I couldn't enjoy it because I wasn't someplace else, meaning someplace else, in finances or in work or in business or whatever it is. And yeah, it's not always easy, but man, is it freeing when you can just be present and take in the little things. And really, this is another thing that took me, decades to grasp, but it's not a destination. It's enjoying the journey. It's enjoying the ups and downs. It's enjoying the people, the connections, the conversations, because you have to have expansion and contraction. Because without the struggles, you don't appreciate the good stuff. And vice versa. Without the good stuff, you don't appreciate the struggles. I mean, I get it now. When you look at a lot of the super wealthy people, at some point, they were going broke. They had those hard times. And I've definitely had some of that myself. And it's crazy how, the ego comes in, you start doing well and you think that that's all you. And and it's not. And there's some different perspectives and things that need to be looked at when things are going well. And so really, whether things are going well or things aren't going well, and you're in a time of contraction, there's still no excuse to not be able to enjoy the beach. There's still no excuse to not be enjoying your pets, your friends. But I mean, how many times do we do that with people? We're quote unquote, we're so busy that we don't have time to hang out, to have a phone call. It's text messaging or Facebook Messenger, which that stuff can be fine to keep in touch, but not when it becomes at the expense of replacing relationships. So, in this process, we've done the cleanup. We're kind of now, figuring out, living into our purposes, living into that greatness, things like that. But I really want you to take some time, to come from a place of gratitude. What are the things that you truly love? What are the things that you can't pay money for? I mean, those are the things that you need to enjoy in the moment. And this isn't about not having drive or goals or any of that stuff. We're always going to have those things. It's enjoying the process, enjoying the journey, because it can't just be a hustle, hustle, hustle. And then when I get to X, whatever it is, then I'll be happy. That's just no way, because that's just no way to live. We've all experienced that. Then once we get to some place, it's never what we thought it was going to be. And so, well, this didn't do it, so we just add more, and we know that doesn't achieve it. So just take time to think of those little things. I do it all the time now with flops. It's holy cow, this guy just brings freaking a smile to my face. Whether, I'll be laying on the floor doing my breathing exercises, just he can tell, he'll come over and he'll put his paw on my chest. I mean, you can't buy that experience, that connection with him, things with friends, my wife. I mean, these are the things to remember. It's not just the yachts and the stuff. I mean, if you really look at it, you look at some of these really, really nice neighborhoods, there's a lot of empty houses, and, a house, I mean, a house is great, but a house is nothing without amazing people to create memories with in that house. If I came home to this big, massive house, but I didn't have flops barking and, running to come up to me, that's what I remember, not, whatever, the square footage or anything about that. So just, today's a good one. Just think, have gratitude. Think about the things you love. Think about the times when you've gotten distracted by, a destination. When I get to this place, then I'll be happy. And the biggest thing here is having a sense of awareness around that, because when you have that sense of awareness, then you can shift out of it. We all have those days, but when we can actually shift into, playing with friends, pets, just enjoying nature, whatever it is, coming out here to the beach. I wish I could turn it. There's a bunch of surfers out there, but just the sun is so bright. So there you have it. That's day 31. Just keep plugging away. And again, the mission is you. I'm Brooks Holland. I'll be back tomorrow for day 32. Leave a comment. Let me know something. Let me know what you're grateful for. Let me know what you love. Let me know if you've ever gotten sidetracked by doing instead of just being. So there you have it. I will see you tomorrow.